Hello guys! Welcome to the chapter, Building a Powerful Reddit Profile. In this lesson, we're going to talk about engaging with Reddit users. Let's get started. Reddit is complex. You need to take time to learn and understand how people use the platform. Brand-specific niche has higher chances of finding the right Reddit users who will be interested in their brand. Take note that Reddit users prefer reading text-based content, participating in topic discussions, and comments in particular. It is possible to engage with Redditors as you build your profile to increase your karma and build your reputation on Reddit. Reddit is not easy for brands to connect with Redditors. You can't do promotions right away, redirecting people to your sales page. You need to take time in building your profile's karma and share relevant content on the platform. And also, you must make an effort to connect and engage with Reddit users. Take note that Redditors are always watching out for self-promoting profiles. And Redditors are not an avid fan of profiles that are made for self-promotions. You can engage with different Redditors as they take interest in providing their opinion regarding a post from other Redditor or your posted content. You can engage with Reddit users when they post cute images and interesting videos, but you have to be careful where you are engaging on Reddit. When you plan to increase your karma points to gain your reputation on Reddit, some Redditors will check out your post and engagement history. They do this activity to make sure that you are a brand that has no posts or engagements involving your username in comments that may lead to debate. As there are times when Redditors dive into your history to look for the previous activities that might give you a bad reputation. You may notice in some comments that some Redditors recommend other subreddit community to the original poster since this post is also relevant to this community. If you're a brand, you can find posts where Redditors ask for help or an opinion from a professional. If they're looking to purchase something and that is part of your expertise, you can offer your help by giving them the advice that they need that will aid in their decision-making process. Provide a recommendation in detail so that they will understand it clearly. Not only will the original poster appreciate your recommendation, but also the other Redditors who can read your comment. They might even upvote your recommendation. In addition, Reddit has a feature where people can directly send messages to Redditors. This is the chat function of the platform. You can easily reach out and talk to other Redditors. This gives you another option to get private interaction with other users. But don't send promotions via chat or ask people to send you an email. Just to get their email address and add it to your email marketing promotions. When you find a subreddit where you want to target the members inside that subreddit, you can start sending comments on interesting posts to offer help to Redditors who are seeking advice. They will appreciate your effort and advice, especially if you have answered their question or dilemma. Keep on helping out people and comment not only on the main post that can be relevant and helpful for other Redditors. Now that you know about engaging with Reddit users, we can now proceed to the next topic. Curating content on Reddit. I'll see you there. Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about curating content on Reddit. Let's get started. Content creators or bloggers need to create unique content for their target readers. But there will be instances where content creators will not have the time to create content from scratch. It is important to keep producing content that will show your originality and still reflect your brand. It is possible to find tons of topics on Google as people search for ways to help and guide them with certain tasks using the how-to topics. On Reddit, you can use the platform as a tool to give you ideas to curate content. This will give you more advantages as a content creator. First, you must look for subreddits related to your niche. As you discover a subreddit, Reddit will suggest similar subreddits to that current community that you're browsing. You can find that in the sidebar. This will help you discover more subreddits related to that community. Keep on doing this to discover more niche-specific subreddits that is similar and close to your brand. Take note of which subreddits you're going to join. Next, search for popular topics relevant to your brand's niche. You need to find the content that you can curate. You can use Reddit's top feed or popular feed, and this is where you can check out the posts in different subreddits where you can get topics as your source for curating content. Since the top feed or the popular feed shows the content that is popular and ranked high, it is a great place where you can find content that you can curate. Use Reddit as a content curation tool. You can participate in different subreddit communities and take note of the responses that people inside the community post as comments. Based on the comments, you can determine if that content is good enough to be one of your sources for curating content. Next, observe the posts and conversations. By reading posts or comments from different subreddits related to your niche, you can gather information about topics that you can curate. Leveraging the posts and comments of Redditors is a great approach for using Reddit as a source for your featured content that you want to share with your audience. Next, look for Redditors asking for help. These can be the Redditors' pain points, and they are seeking solutions to their problem. You can find these topics as you search for keywords like tips on, how to do, or suggestions for. Looking for these keywords will allow you to discover what the Redditors, such as your potential customers, want to solve. Then you can curate content answering their problem. This will impress Redditors, and they will appreciate you finding the solution to their problem and upvote your post. Next, use the community Ask Reddit. You can search for your niche and review the search results. Type in a keyword relevant to your niche. Then choose the link Show Results from this subreddit. Doing this will allow you to see all the results of your keyword search from this subreddit. You can check out the questions posted by Redditors and gather data using these questions. And later, you can choose an issue that you want to resolve as your next content. Once you created the content addressing the solution to their problem, you can comment the link on that post. The Redditors who asked the question will be thankful and upvote your comment or post. Curating content is one of the great ways to build your Reddit profile and gain karma points. Doing this will save you time and make the process of creating your content easier. It should be part of your strategy and not be your overall content strategy. Now that you know about curating content on Reddit, we can now proceed to the next topic, writing powerful headlines. I'll see you there. Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about writing powerful headlines. Let's get started. Posts that are shared on Reddit will always show the title of the content. The title of your post will be the deciding factor if the Redditors who see your post will read, view, or watch your post. Headlines are important to grab someone's attention. The headlines that you will use is the first connection between you and your reader. That is why you need to make your headline powerful enough to attract your viewers to read your content. People click on a thread where it elicits interest or curiosity as they read your headline. Redditors browse the home feed, the subreddit feed, the custom feed, or top feeds inside Reddit. While there are tons of headlines they can read, they're more likely to view a post when the headline sparks their interest or it touches their emotion. Keep your headline simple. By writing a short headline, it will be easier to understand what your content is all about. A simple headline is easier to grasp. Use simple words so that it will be easier to read and understand rather than using complex terms. Next, having a catchy title is important. It will help grab your viewers' attention. If your headline is boring, you will have lesser clicks on your headline and viewers. Most of the time, people only read your headline, and not all people read the full content. Most catchy headlines used are the how-to headlines, which are commonly used for teaching something to fellow Redditors. There are more people looking for content where they can learn something from. Some how-tos have longer content, since it may contain step-by-step procedures. With this headline, you are telling your viewers that they will learn something from reading your content. Remember that you must deliver what you promise in your how-to headlines. so as not to let your readers be disappointed when they click on your post and read your content. Next, using numbers. People are drawn to digits. It is human nature that people stop browsing when they see a number inside a headline. Lists show people how much time they need to allot in order to read and learn the content. Next, state the benefit in your headline. People read and finish the content when it clearly shows the benefit shown in the headline. When they already know the result that they'll get from reading your content, they're more likely to click on your headline, as this grabs their attention more. They already know what they can expect when they finish reading your content. Ask questions. Questions are more likely to spark interest. Not only will your Redditors respond to your post as comments, but they can be interested in reading your content too. Now that you know about writing powerful headlines, we can now proceed to the next topic, increasing engagement using polls. I'll see you there. Hello guys. In this lesson, we're going to talk about increasing engagement using polls. Let's get started. Reddit has a new feature for giving Redditors the choice to select from a list of options to choose from. The original poster can entice people to engage with fellow Redditors. People enjoy answering questions, and this feature makes it easier for them to offer their opinion by selecting one of the options. This feature is called Reddit Polls. Polls allow Redditors to create a new type of post to set options and allow people to vote. Using this feature, people can vote on anything. Reddit users can create polls and post them like a normal post that you can see on the platform. Take note that not all subreddit communities will allow you to post polls. This is because Reddit wants to lessen spam posts that other Redditors can take advantage of by using polls. Polls are easy to create. You can post it inside a community that you choose. From these options, choose poll. Here you can add a title for your poll, which allows you to write up to 300 characters as your title. Then add an optional description if you want to inform the viewers with more details regarding your post. Then write your options. By default, options 1 and 2 are visible here. If you have more options, just click the Add option here. Polls allow only 6 options that you can add here. Then set your voting length from 1 day to 7 days. You can enable this checkbox, Send me post reply notifications, so that you'll be notified when someone leaves a comment on your poll. In this section, you can see some tips regarding polls. Follow these tips for better polls. Voting options make people engage with your poll. People enjoy giving their opinion, and polls will make it easier for people to engage and vote. They can just click on a radio button next to an option. Reddit polls increase user engagement on your posts. When using polls, Redditors can easily participate in the discussion. Brands can create surveys and see what their customers want. Just post a question and give options to offer. You can even set a date for how long the post will last. And you can base your future marketing promotions from the results of the poll. Polls can give you more insights from people inside communities. Redditors can vote using your options. They can even comment and share their opinion too. More and more Redditors will engage and comment in your poll, which increases the engagement in your post. And that is what we want to achieve when building our Reddit profile. Polls can also help you decide which is the best option for your project. You can tell fellow Redditors the purpose of your poll and include a detailed description of what you want them to do. And based on the top results of votes, you will get an idea for your next project. You can use polls to ask a close-ended question answerable by yes or no. You can even see the current total number of votes who participated in the poll. And you can see the number of days and hours left for the poll to be available for people to vote. If you want to check out the current polls inside Reddit, you can join the subreddit called r/polls. It has a collection of polls created by Redditors. As you can see here, that there are over 27,000 voters in this subreddit, and you can also view the number of Redditors who are voting at this moment. When creating polls, You can also indicate in the description the additional instruction that you want the voters to include in the comment section. This will also result in an increase of engagement in your post. Remember that when you find a subreddit that allows Redditors to post polls, always check their community rules first before submitting your poll. That way, you can avoid violating their community rules. Now that you know about increasing engagement using polls, we can now proceed to the next chapter, Reddit Good Practices. I'll see you there. Hello guys, welcome to the chapter, Reddit Good Practices. In this lesson, we're going to talk about what are Reddicats. Let's get started. You can think of Reddit as a platform full of content that people already find interesting. Redditors have rated the content shared on subreddits using the voting system. The content that you'll discover on Reddit, especially the popular content, are already voted by Redditors, showing people that the content is something that you must see. Reddicate is a combination of terms Reddit and etiquette. It represents the proper conduct that Reddit users should follow when using the Reddit platform. These are also considered as the values written by your fellow Redditors. Abide by the rules and you'll have a peaceful experience on Reddit. Before Redditors post and share content on Reddit, they must know the rules for the proper Reddit etiquette. First, vote posts. When you discover content that you like and you think it deserves to be upvoted, then go ahead and upvote it using the upward arrow before the title of the post. If it's not a relevant content for the community, then you can downvote it. Next, read the content before you upvote. Only upvote content that deserves to be given a good rating. If the content is an article, be sure to read the full article and decide whether it deserves an upvote or a downvote. This means that you can just vote content as soon as you see the title. There may be times that the title is misleading or the content is not related to the title. Next, read the rules before posting. When you browse through the subreddits that you search for, you may have observed how Redditors post on those subreddits. Each subreddit has its own rules that you must abide by. If you want to join the community and post your content in that subreddit, you must follow the rules posted inside the community. Respect the rules of each subreddit and learn from their community. Next, be on the lookout for Redditors who don't abide by the rules. You can report any spam content that you can find on any subreddit community. This is a good practice for maintaining Reddit as a spam-free community. There are tons of content that you may find on the platform. Once you stumble upon a content that is considered spam, report it immediately. Next, use proper grammar. While people on social media have their own lingo, and sometimes they shorten up the terms, there's a chance that they can misspell some terms and use wrong grammar. Make sure that when you share a post, you proofread your content before posting it. Maintaining proper communication on Reddit is important. Next, check for duplicates. Before you post, a Redditor may have already posted that content that you want to share. So make it a habit to search for the same content first before you post the content. Doing this will avoid being redundant in sharing posts that Redditors might have already seen before. Next, when you share links to your content, make sure to follow the 9:1 ratio. That is, out of 9 posts, only one of those posts will have a link to your website content. This way, you won't be seen as spamming the community. Now that you know what are Reddicats, we can now proceed to the next topic, common mistakes to avoid. I'll see you there. Hello guys, in this lesson, we're going to talk about common mistakes to avoid. Let's get started. If you're not aware of the simple rules on Reddit, your account might get banned or your post might be deleted inside the subreddit. You must be aware of the things that you must avoid in order to make your experience on Reddit as smooth as possible. First, don't ask for upvotes. Redditors can gain karma points when people upvote their posts or comments, but asking for it is not allowed. The votes on your shared content or relevant comments should be organic. If you beg for upvotes, you might get banned from that subreddit. The moderator of the community will see this activity as violating the etiquette or their community rule. Asking for votes in exchange for rewards is also not allowed. Next, do not post or share the link to personal information. Example are links to a brand or your Facebook page. Redditors use nicknames as their profile name to keep their profile anonymous, so it is not a good practice to reveal one's personal information on Reddit. Redditors can also report this type of post and you might get banned or your post gets deleted. Next, do not be rude or insult other Redditors. Not all subreddit communities would allow free speech, especially when the way you communicate is being rude. It is human nature to be good and kind to other people. On Reddit, it is a good practice to remain to be kind to other Redditors too. Some communities implement a rule where no one is allowed to be insulting or bad-mouthing other Redditors. So just be kind when you share your post and comment on other people's posts. Next, do not downvote content just because you dislike it. Downvoting on Reddit is not like YouTube, where you can click on the YouTube's thumbs down icon if you don't like the content. Downvoting on Reddit must be used if the content is not relevant to the community or it contains spam content. Next, do not report posts just because you don't like it. Only report posts that violates the rules of the community. This is not like Facebook, where you can report any content or live streaming that you don't want to see on your feed. If you don't like the content, just ignore it. If you think the content contains spam links or it violates the community's rules, then go ahead and report them. Next, do not comment just to gain comment karma points. Reddit is not like any other social media platform where you can comment without making any sense. Examples are replying to comments like LOL. Make sure when you comment, you add value to the community or you offer relevant information to help a fellow Redditor out. Next, do not complain about posts that you have already seen before. When you have seen a particular post before, that is no reason to report it. There's a greater chance that other Redditors might not have seen it before. It can still be relevant and helpful for these Redditors. Next, do not self-promote. Avoid making it a goal to promote your brand in every subreddit that you find interesting and relevant to your brand. There are subreddits that don't allow self-promotions inside their community. Take note of that when you plan to promote in that subreddit in the future. Now that you know about the common mistakes to avoid, we can now proceed to the next chapter, Paid Promotion on Reddit. I'll see you there. Hello guys, welcome to the chapter, Paid Promotion on Reddit. In this lesson, we're going to talk about Reddit Premium. Let's get started. You may be wondering, what are the perks that you can get from upgrading to a Reddit Premium? When you subscribe to Reddit Premium, you will get a bonus of 1,000 coins. You will earn that for one time. Then after that, you will receive 700 coins a month. The good thing is that the coins do not expire. Another advantage of having a Reddit Premium account is that you can give Reddit awards to fellow Redditors. You can use these coins to reward deserving Redditors to receive gold, silver, or platinum awards. Some Redditors even share a post that they enjoy giving out Reddit awards to fellow Redditors who deserve to receive it. This is one way for Reddit to pay for their website cost. By upgrading to Reddit Premium, you can enjoy some of its perks and directly support the Reddit platform in order for it to continue. Another advantage of having a Reddit Premium account is that you can get access to members-only subreddit. That subreddit is called r/lounge. It is a community where fellow Redditors who have upgraded to a Reddit Premium membership can hang out. When you check the subreddit community and you haven't upgraded to a Reddit Premium yet, you will see this page where it shows you that this subreddit is set to Premium members only. So you need to upgrade to Premium if you want to be part of this subreddit community. You will also experience browsing Reddit without ads. If you prefer not to see the promoted ads when you browse your Reddit feeds or view posts from subreddits, then you will enjoy the ad-free benefit of being a Reddit Premium member. Also, you can have a Reddit Premium badge on your profile. As you can see in this example profile, this Redditor has a premium badge right after his username. If you'd like to try and upgrade to Reddit Premium, you can go to the link reddit.com/premium. You can see here that Reddit Premium gives you an ad-free experience on the platform, plus additional benefits only accessible for premium members. The cost of upgrading to a Reddit Premium is $5.99 per month. If you are trying the benefits of Reddit Premium and test it out, you can use the monthly membership. Then see if you would like to continue using Reddit with a premium membership after trying it for a month. If you subscribe using the monthly membership, you have to know that this will automatically renew after a month of your subscription. So you have to take note of the date when your subscription ends. When you click this button, you can pay via PayPal or your Visa credit card. If you want to pay one time for the Reddit Premium membership, choose the annual subscription. If you choose this option, you'll be able to see the pop-up window where you can pay for the membership. Take note that this annual membership also renews automatically. So you need to take note and set a reminder in your calendar the date when your Reddit Premium ends, so that if you don't want to continue with Reddit Premium, you can cancel it before it renews automatically. This can avoid paying the annual fee if you don't want to renew it anymore. So if you want to upgrade with a Reddit Premium, just click the Continue to PayPal button to continue with your payment. Input your PayPal details and proceed to check out. Now that you know about Reddit Premium, we can now proceed to the next topic, Reddit ads. I'll see you there. Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about Reddit ads. Let's get started. Like any social media platform, Reddit also offers paid promotions such as the Reddit ads. As a new Redditor, it can be intimidating to use the platform to advertise and attract your target audiences. Reddit ads is cheaper compared to other social media platforms' ads. The minimum daily spend that you can allot for a promoted ad on Reddit is only $5. Reddit ads are also referred to as promoted ads. When you browse your Reddit feed, you may encounter Reddit ads, and you can differentiate ads from normal posts with the blue promoted text in this section. You can see promoted posts as link ads and text ads. Link ads will redirect Redditors to the website or a sales page as Redditors click on the promoted ad, while text ads are connected to an internal link which will redirect Redditors to another Reddit page without going outside Reddit's platform. With text ads, Redditors may view a written text with a detailed description of your offer. There are promoted ads that will help you install or download apps too. You may also see Shop Now for promotions of a marketplace. With promoted ads, you can view different action buttons like Learn More, View More, Sign Up, or Download. You may notice that it is common to encounter a promoted ad that redirects you to an external website, which is common for sign-ups, free trials, or offers. You can even see promotions for an upcoming event. This will attract audiences who can view your upcoming event. If you're interested in this type of webinar event, then you would benefit from this ad. Some ads will show videos that can attract more people to stop and watch the ad. You can also see the number of days the promoted ad was posted and if there are Reddit awards. Like normal posts, you can check the profile of the Redditor who advertised this promotion. You can see the date that this profile was created, their profile karma, and learn about their profile. You can check out their profile and see if they have taken the time to learn about the Reddit community and engage with other Reddit users. Before you advertise on Reddit, it will be a good practice to understand Reddit first. You need to be aware of how Redditors use the platform since subreddit communities have different rules. You have to determine your target audience. It would be best to advertise on Reddit when you already know the target audience's interest that you want to attract. If you know the specific interest that you want to target, you'll be able to find those Redditors in subreddit communities. There's a greater chance that your target audiences are subscribed to specific subreddits related to the specific interest or niche that is relevant to your brand. This makes your target more specific. It is more effective than the broader interest targeting. The downside is that you need to do a lot of research in order to learn the right subreddits that you need to target. Reddit is a great platform where you can find and attract your target audiences. It has millions of active users, and it's not impossible to find your target audience there. It revolves around niche-specific communities, which means that each community has members that are interested in a specific niche related to the community, and also related to your brand's niche. Now that you know about Reddit ads, we can now proceed to the next chapter, Reddit Public Access Network. I'll see you there. Hello guys, welcome to the chapter, Reddit Public Access Network. In this lesson, we're going to talk about using Reddit Pan. Let's get started. As you browse through Reddit's platform, you may notice the live streaming of someone playing a video, music, or talking to the viewers inside the broadcast. The broadcast from the live stream comes from Reddit's own streaming service. That live streaming service is called Reddit Public Access Network, or RPAN. You can access the Reddit PAN when you click on this drop-down menu. Then click the Reddit Public Access Network. You will see a new window here. Depending on who broadcasts the latest, you will see the Redditor who broadcasts the live streaming here. You may notice that there's a chat window in this section, and this is where Redditors can engage while this broadcast is ongoing live. So the Redditors who are watching this live stream can ask the Redditor with some questions, and they can be answered in real time. In this section, you can see the subreddit name. This current broadcast is coming from this social distancing subreddit. You can click on any subreddit communities that is shown in this list. If you click on a different subreddit, a different broadcast from that subreddit will be shown here. You may notice that an auto-moderator shows a welcome message and the name of the subreddit community where this broadcast is from. As you can see, that there are tons of Redditors engaging in this broadcast. When you click these three dots, you can view the rules, visit the RPAN community, report, or hide this broadcast. In this section, you can see the live icon indicating that this is a live broadcast. On top, it shows the airtime left. You can also view the number of watchers here. You can copy the link for this broadcast and also vote or downvote the broadcast. In the middle section, you can even view the total number of votes for this broadcast. When you browse through the different subreddit communities that are shown in this broadcast, you may view all the communities that is shown in this list. For this broadcast, these are the available communities that you can view. Artists can also broadcast a live stream of their video playing their song. There are also subreddit communities for animals here. If you love pets, you will enjoy watching live streams of Redditors showing their pets. And you may notice that each broadcast can generate more engagement and Reddit awards. There are also different interesting subreddit communities that you might encounter in this live broadcast, like Reddit Sessions, Gamer Lounge, The You Show, or Where in the World subreddits. You can also use the left and right arrows to browse the different broadcasts from different Redditors. Most of these broadcasts will show people doing a live stream talking to viewers. So in the middle of your live stream, you can do a little bit of promotion of an upcoming event, a product launch, or the products or services that your brand offers. When you click on the Visit RPAN community, you'll be redirected to the subreddit community for Reddit Public Access Network. Browse this subreddit community to understand RPAN and how Redditors use it. If you have any questions regarding RPAN, you can post it here. Broadcasting on Reddit will attract more people on Reddit to view your live stream, and you can promote your brand, your art, your music, and more people can engage inside the broadcast. Redditors can also give you awards while they appreciate your live stream, especially if it's relevant to the community. When the broadcast is about to end, it will show a message to the fellow Redditors watching the broadcast to give a reward to extend the airtime. And the airtime left is shown in red, so it can be alarming to notice that there are only a few seconds of airtime left. If the viewers want to continue watching your broadcast, There will be a Redditor who will reward you so that the live stream will continue and give you more airtime. Now that you know about using Reddit Pen, we can now proceed to the next chapter, Reddit monetizing strategies. I'll see you there.